Hello, friends. Thank you for being here. It's good to have you always. We're here at Anti-Bookworm, and we are on the traditional territory of the Mississauga First Nations. We thank the Mississauga First Nations and all Indigenous people who have taken care of the land and shared their teachings with us, and may we learn from those teachings about the earth and about our relations. We can see right now that is really critical if we look at how to show respect to one another, be responsible for ourselves, show empathy. We really need to focus on these characteristics that are known to be really important in traditional teachings, and I think we could all benefit from that. Tonight we're going to be looking at Nibi's Water Song, a beautiful book by Sunshine Tenasco and illustrated by Chief Lady Bird. Awesome illustrations there. See the fish and the boat. Yeah, and all the lines makes me think of the water flowing and waves. I'd like to just read you a little bit about the author. The author is Sunshine Tenasco. She's Anishinaabe. She's from Kitigan, Zibi, Anishinaabe in Quebec. And she's a clean water activist and the founder of Her Braids, which combines crafts and education, making beaded pendants and talking about the realities of First Nations and what they face in Canada. This is her first book. And Chief Lady Bird is a Chippewa and Potawatomi artist from Rama First Nation and Moose Deer Point First Nation. And she's known across Turtle Island for her murals. So there we have Nibi's Water Song. It was published by Scholastic under the imprint of North Winds Press. Okay, so I think you'll really enjoy the perseverance and strength that Nibi shows struggling to get through a situation. We could all learn from that. Beautiful artwork here. Slurp! Nibi was a thirsty, thirsty girl. So thirsty, her mouth was clucking. I am thirsty, thirsty Nibi, and I need water. Nibi ran to her sink and tried to get water. Oh no, there was still no clean water. What should Nibi do? She ran to her neighbor's house. Oh, nope, just brown water there. Blah. I don't know about where you live, but where I live, the water, then when I turn on the tap, it's clean. It's been tested before it even gets to my house, and it's safe to drink. It's safe to put in my food. It's safe to make a cup of tea, to have a shower or a bath. It won't make me sick. And that's not the case everywhere. No problem. Thirsty, thirsty Nibi skipped down the road to the river. Gigance, the fish, jumped up and told Nibi, "You can't drink this dirty water. Blah!" This water was too sicky too. No problem. Nibi skipped to the next town, the town with the big, shiny houses. She knocked on the biggest, shiniest door she could find and said, "I am thirsty, thirsty Nibi, and I need some water. Do you have water? May I please have some?" The nice lady who lived in the big house with the green roof gave her a teeny tiny plastic bottle of water and shooed her away. Nibi was so thirsty, she drank that bottle of water in one big gulp. her water was all gone again. Do you notice that the vine with the flowers on it keeps appearing in the story? Keep watching for that. No problem. Thirsty, thirsty Nibi kept knocking on every single door in the town with all the big shiny houses. Knock, 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 knock. But nobody came out. Nibi made a sign. She danced and sang in every street with her giant sign. Water is life. I am thirsty, thirsty Nibi, and I need water. Woof. Nibi looked under rocks. Nibi looked in the swamps. Nibi looked in the houses. Nibi asked all of her friends. They had no water to share with her either. Where is the clean water? What would you do if you had no clean water? You need clean water, don't you? But then all of Nibi's friends started singing and dancing with her. She is thirsty, thirsty Nibi, and she needs water. Water is life. I am thirsty. They were so loud that the people in the big shiny houses came out and they listened. And soon they were all singing to Nibi's tune. She is thirsty, thirsty Nibi, and she needs water. Clean water. Water is life. We all need water. Woof. The more they sang together, the louder they got. The whole town with the big shiny houses started to sing. She is thirsty, thirsty Nibi, and we want to help her have water. With a lot of hard work and digging and singing, everyone worked together. And finally, thirsty, thirsty Nibi got her clean water. And she shared with all of her friends. And she was happy, happy Nibi. Is the dog happy? Hard to tell. There she is with her glass of clean water. You know, we would expect to have clean water. Let's read this note here from the author and from Scholastic. We live in Canada, a place where people are known to be kind to each other, where people are seen as fair and welcoming. But this same place doesn't treat people equally for some things, like having clean water. If you've been running around like Nibi and you get thirsty, can you go to your sink and get a glass of water? I can. There are many Indigenous communities in Canada that don't have clean water. That means people, maybe even families who live near you, have brown bathwater that causes rashes and drinking water that would make them sick. They have to boil their water before they can use it. Sometimes their water is so bad, they have to use bottled water for everything. This needs to change. You can be part of the solution if you think everyone should have clean tap water. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Tell your teachers. Tell everyone, just like Nibi. Scholastic Canada has made a donation to the Blue Dot movement in support of clean water for all communities. So if you're not sure how to help, Scholastic is suggesting that the Blue Dot movement is a great place to start. The Blue Dot does support clean water for all communities. Definitely, we as Canadians need to make a stand on this issue. We need to support the Indigenous people, not our Indigenous people, the Indigenous people of Canada, all the different nations, the Métis and the Inuit, and we need to get them proper health care. We need to have them have proper access to education close to home so their children don't have to leave and be far away from home and be in harm's way. We also need to make sure that First Nations have clean water, that all Indigenous communities have clean water. Everyone in Canada should have clean water. Canada has the most clean fresh water in the world. It doesn't make any sense to me that this problem has been allowed to go on this long. And I know we can make a difference. So what we can do is contact our local politicians, contact our federal politicians, do your very best to get the message out there that water needs to be clean for everyone. I am shocked to have to tell you that there are Indigenous communities close to me where I live here that do not have clean water. They have to boil their water. It's just not right. Let's do something about it, everyone. There's our author and our illustrator, Sunshine Tenasco, and Chief Ladybird. And you can see Chief Ladybird used her dog as a model for this book, didn't she? So, once again, that is Nibi's Water Song, part of our Indigenous History Month teachings and stories. So let's use this, take it to heart, and take some action. Thanks for listening, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.